Welcome to Beauty in the Garden. In today's video, we are starting our brassicas. So we're gonna go ahead today and start our fall and winter crops. So the first thing first that I want you guys to do is sift your soil. So right here I have a bus pan right here, and I have 2 baskets that I purchased a while ago from the Dollar Tree. I use 2 of them, and I make sure that the baskets are uneven so that they'll make smaller holes as we sift our soil. So the next thing is you can choose whatever type of soil that you prefer. I am going to be using some old soil that I already have, and it's not heavy because I've already went ahead and put in there some nice peat moss, some perlite, and things of the sort like that. You can just go ahead and plant inside of the peat moss, and just to go ahead and get your plant started. But because I am going to be putting mine into a little bit of a bigger cell, I am going to be using soil that I already have. Now they do recommend that you use some type of starting mix, but I'm going to be using some existing soil. It is not that big of a deal for me. I've always had success doing it. Now you can go and get yourself some starter mix, which is basically peat moss. And so I'm going to be utilizing some old soil because my plants are going to be outside as they germinate and as well as they grow. Now if you're going to be doing some indoor stuff, there are some couple more steps that you will need to do to make sure that you don't get types of fungus gnats or things like that. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. We're going to be planting today is cauliflower. So I'm just going to take my soil and put it into the basket. And then I'm just going to give it a great shake. So what this does is leave behind all of these big chunks you see here. So what this does is hinder your seeds from actually getting down into the soil and establishing roots. So we don't want anything to hinder our seeds to doing what it needs to do at its beginning phase. So after we sift our soil will look just like this. Can you see how beautiful and fluffy the soil is? We don't want any sticks to hinder our plants from getting to where it needs to go. So I'm just going to be using some recycled trays that I have from previous plants and things like that. So always keep these if you're going to continue on gardening. Wash them or put them away or anything like that. But I'm going to be using these ones right here. So right here I have roughly, I'm actually going to just do 12. I'm going to do 12 of the cauliflower. So here's the cauliflower that I'm going to be using. Now this is from my seed shop. I am going to be planting this in today's video. This cauliflower is basically like a snowball eggs type of cauliflower, a nice white cauliflower. Y'all do not look at my nails. I know I have not got them done, but hey, it is what it is. But here we go with the white cauliflower. So what I'm going to do now is just fill my cells up with soil. I do like to have some type of tray as I do this. We don't want to waste any soil. Okay, so now we're just going to give it a great little push down to make sure we establish a firm base for our starts. Okay, so now we have our cells filled up with soil. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my pencil. So you see here, the eraser is about 1/4 of an inch, and then we have a 1/2 an inch here, okay, to an inch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and make my space about a 1/2 an inch deep. A 1/2 an inch. 1/4 to a 1/2 an inch deep with the cauliflower, just like that. So here's the cauliflower seeds. Now I'm gonna try my best to get 2 to 3 seeds in each cell. If you get a little bit more, that is okay. We can always thin them. I'm just going to use these ones and I put them back in there. Okay? Now on the package, I do have some information. Now all of my seeds, you guys, have information on the pack yet because I haven't gotten around to doing all of the packaging yet, but this is what the packaging looked like. And for those that have already purchased from me, thank you for your support and time. And I appreciate each and every one of you. This is a new journey for me as well on having my own seed shop. So I appreciate you guys supporting me. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and close the holes up. And I'm gonna take my sprayer here, and I actually just put rainwater in here, and I'm just going to water them in. As well, you guys, as a gardener, we have the biggest issue of not labeling. So please make sure that you label your plants. So I have my old Venetian blinds that I went ahead and like cut at an angle, so I could just go ahead and stick it right into the soil. So we're gonna put on here cauliflower. So as easy as that, we have already planted up our cauliflower for our fall and winter garden. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I do upload a video. And like I always tell you guys, remember, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now.